6th grade. Despite having no desire to do so, I let the class queen talk me into getting my ears pierced because I associated popularity with cheap metal cats dangling from my earlobes. And every day since then, I spent not wearing earrings. I spent wondering why people were always so shocked that I chose to be alone, rather than blindly following a crowd of people who I would never be pretty enough to please. And now, the answer hits me over the back of the head like a stack of magazines with a lady on the front cover who everyone calls an artist because she figured out how to hide behind her face. And here I was thinking that art was to be vulnerable. Because you see, every little girl is taught that they have to be pretty. No pity for the pouty little girl who doesn't want to fill her head with rubbish about hair and makeup and matching up boys and girls like kissing, cuddling, canoodling, so they beat it out of us at age 10. You want to be a doctor? No, you have to be a supermodel. What were we supposed to do? Abandon our values to follow around various people who would treat us like nothing more than virtual reality NPCs? Were we just supposed to accept the fact that we were half people with half lives, nothing more than servants to the queen? No! No. So we painted our faces like warriors, and every day they sent us out to the front lines completely defenseless, unable to protect ourselves from the arrows of hatred being slung at our faces. And every night we came home, we stared at our reflection from the bathroom floor and said, "This is not how I imagined my life would turn out." So we picked up the pieces of our shattered self-worth. We taped them together and made a stained glass window. We looked through and saw color. We stopped painting dirt on our faces and started painting our faces in the dirt. We discovered art. And it's like some sort of anarchy, a rebellion against the hive mind, a retaliation against the false god. We are the monsters, the parasites, the infestation of beauty in our nation. We are the disease of love and joy that plagues the lonely and the forgotten and the never good enough, and the girl who shows up to church wearing jeans and a Beatles shirt and tennis shoes with more holes in them than the other girl's fishnet tights because she is not high heels or dresses or makeup, and if there is a God, it loves her for her. They say beauty is pain because it hurts to be ripped apart and get back up only to be ripped apart again. So what's the point of smiling now if you're just going to cry later? What's the point of trying if you know that you might fail? What's the point of being happy if you don't sometimes feel sad? Because that's what beauty is. And if you can't see that, maybe you should stop looking in the mirror. Maybe you should stop applying makeup. Maybe you should stop trying to cover up the blemishes because it's not about the cuts or the scars. It's about how many times you picked off the scab and let yourself get hurt again.